liverworts. Plants that do not have a vascular system and reproduce by the production of zygotes. Now, we said the same thing about hornworts, and in hornworts, we're going to say the same thing about liverworts. The difference is the way they come together. If you look at the word, you see the word liver. Liver is that part of your body. If you've ever seen a liver, it's kind of lobed and it's kind of spread out. Wort means to brew something out of it, and what they often used to do with these is they often used to brew concoctions like a tea that you would take if you were having a gastrointestinal problem. Liverworts, they have flattened leaf-like structures. So they look kind of like this, and you can see the different parts that almost look like a leaf. They aren't a true leaf because we don't have a vascular system in them. When you look at the sporophytes, the reproductive part of it that's going to produce the spores, what you see is you see structures that look like this. And rather than being an elongate thing like a hornwort, it's kind of an umbrella-shaped material. And the umbrella-shaped material is going to produce the spores. The spores are going to produce the new variety of plant, which is going to be a thallus, because the thallus is really a growth that doesn't have a lot of format to it. It's a rudimentary plant body. And then out of the thallus, we're going to get reproductive structures. The reproductive structures look kind of like this. This is a microscope slide, and you can look at it and say, wait a second, that kind of looks like a mushroom that would be cut through the side. Yeah, but it's a whole lot smaller. And these start to produce on the bottom side of it, you can see this part in here, and this part in here would be considered a oogonium. It would produce the zygote, the egg cell on the inside, that once it became fertilized would become the zygote. You can see over here what we have, we would call antheridia, and these antheridia would produce lots of sperm-like structures that would fertilize the egg cell. So when we're looking at liverworts, we're looking at something that is very small, lives in a moist environment, it has no vascular system, and it's a very unique sort of plant. Again, these are old forms of plants. These are the original types that came around that started the migration into much larger land plants.